So let us start with adding the infrastructure. Simply go to the inventory and go to the virtual interface, or sorry, virtual infrastructure. And there you need to be add server. So select the kind of server it is, and it's a VMware or a Hyper-V or Active Directory domain service, a group of physical servers. So right now I will be using the one features, but in middle of this course I will be installing Hyper-V as well, and the last one Active Directory. So let's start with VMware vSphere. It's asking you to use which features like vCloud Director or vSphere. So vSphere. Now we need the IP address. So how you find IP address? Remember you have installed ESXi host 1, that is 192.168.60.132. You might have different IP address. Use this IP address. Okay, so that's your IP address. Go next. Credentials. The username is always root, and the password, whatever the password you have typed during installation. It give you a security certificate alert. Just click with the continue. It is saying incorrect username and password, so I'll type again. Make sure use root in a small alphabets. Go continue. Let's wait for a while. Yes, it works. It takes few seconds before it completes. Okay, so it's done. You will get a message successfully created. Finish. It is also giving the host information to 6.0.0 build. Okay. So if you go to the VMware vSphere and in the standalone server, you are going to find your host, and inside the host there is a machine Windows 10. Okay, and it's running. So one more host I have, and this host is 2, and the IP is 192.168.60.134. So again, and add server 192.168.60.134. Go with the next. Add the credentials. Username is root and password, whatever password you have typed during the installation of those servers. Go continue. And it is coming as a standalone because I'm not using a product called vCenter because of the RAM available in my machine. But if you can, you better install vCenter, and instead of a host IP, you have to type the vCenter IP address. That's it, nothing much. Let's wait for some time before the server is saving configuration. Done. Now this is the IP address and this is the build version. That's it. Finish. Now if I see 132 does have a machine Windows 10, and 134 does not have any virtual machine. So I told you earlier, this one contain Windows 10 inside and this contain nothing. I'm also using this Vsphere host, okay? And how to use that? It's pretty simple. Just install Vsphere client, add the IP address for the host and password, and okay, go with the ignore, and that easily you can connect. This is your Windows 10. You can go to the console and you can operate it from here. You can also use remote desktop by using ipconfig command. This is 192.133. So I have already enabled the remote desktop, and you can simply even take the remote desktop of this machine. Just type a username and then password, and you can connect to the virtual machine from anywhere in the network. Okay. Yeah, so I have taken a remote desktop. So adding a server is done. The way we have installed VMware vSphere, we can simply go to the add server and click on Hyper-V server. Simply type the name or IP address of the server and then go next, and that's it. Similar way, you can go add server, select, this Hyper-V is there or vSphere is there, so on. Removing is also simple. Right click and you have option called remove, and right click, remove the server. Thank you very much.